first emerged in the early 1900s in the deep south of the United States, it's gone on to inspire generations of musicians all over the world. After it took off in the US, the musical style was soon introduced to Taiwan, while the country was under Japanese colonial rule. Later on, the local jazz scene was heavily influenced by America when Taiwan was under martial law, but it wasn't until the end of the martial law era that jazz truly began to flourish here.
Since 2003, Taiwan's National Theater and Concert Hall has been hosting the annual Summer Jazz Festival. It's said to be the country's largest jazz music event, and after a 4-year hiatus, this open-air concert is back on.
Though it was raining when the show kicked off, this didn't dampen the enthusiasm of the fans. Many people sat on the ground wearing raincoats and enjoyed music from Shanna Young and Music Oversized, who performed some Taiwanese folk songs adapted into jazz. As the night drew on and the weather improved, the crowds began to swell. Another act performing was Yunxu Electric 5, who showcased the diversity and possibilities of jazz music by giving it an electronic twist. Jazz pianist Yunxu shared her insights into the country's growing jazz community.
I went to check out the jazz music like when I was in university. So always like the blue note in Student Road is like always packed. Like it's so difficult to get in. But maybe at the time there was little less jazz venues, probably. But now, of course, there's way more jazz clubs and more people playing. And I would say the audience is still growing.
So hey, she says that the influence of jazz has been staggering and in recent years can even be heard in Mandopop music.
More and more people studied abroad and then coming back. So when they encounter those pop singers or like there's, they can influence them. Like the influence is mutual. So of course we can provide some more jazz elements in the pop music. I think nowadays maybe a little more than before.
Jazz is all about improvisation and freedom, two things that complement the culture of Taiwan well. So it's fitting this blend of musical fusion found a home here and has gone on to create its own unique style. Devin, Tsai, and Yvonne for TaiwanPlus.